Hello and welcome to All Around Annapolis. I'm your host, Rhonda Wardlaw. Coming up on September 10th and 11th, at least 20,000 people, and I hope that you're part of that, will be going to Sandy Point State Park to become part of the 44th Annual Maryland Seafood Festival. I know for a fact I'm going to be there, and I know for a fact that our good friend Stephanie is going to be there, because not only are you one of the organizers, there's also a nonprofit fundraising element to it this year, which is so exciting. Now, this is a huge festival, so talk to me about where you start when planning something this big.
Well, we start from the minute we get over the last one. So, of course, the planning is right there. We look at what's really working and how we can better those things. So,
and it's going to be hard to better. It was an excellent festival last year. You obviously always bring back the good things.
We have good partners. We partnered with the Maryland Department of Natural Resources with the Diamond Jim Fishing Challenge. That brings thousands of people, because there's, I think, 600 bass, striped bass that are tagged, that are put into the Chesapeake Bay. Somebody wins the Diamond Jim and they could win up to $25,000. Wow. But then there's other competitions that are going on statewide, so that's why it's a very, very successful event. Then, you know, we also have our other partners that we deal with. We have the Capital Crab Soup Cook-Off.
Yum.
Yay, that's always good, and that's on Saturday. So we have numerous restaurants that are participating in this to be the best of the cream of crab, the best of the vegetable crab, the best of the variety. There's going to be another category.
Now, what if I wanted to get in on the taste testing for that particular competition? How do I do that?
You can either purchase a ticket online at mdseafoodfestival.com, or you can get it right at the gate. So you can come in, get a tasting, and then cast your vote for that festival. I mean, for that part of the festival.
Yeah. Let's talk about the vendors in the festival, because you had quite a few last year, but I understand you're expanding on it this year.
We are. We have wonderful vendors. We have professional vendors that are out there, again, having their wares able for people to taste. We have Phillips, we have McCormick and Schmick's that's going to be involved in it. So we're bringing back the nonprofit groups that are doing it, but then we're bringing in the professional vendors again that are a part of it.
And something so successful like this really does benefit the nonprofits. Let's talk a little bit about you giving back to the community, because I sometimes think that gets overlooked, and it's very important.
Yes, we do have many nonprofits that are a part of the festival. And again, these nonprofits, it would not be available to be able to profit from this without our major sponsors that we have. And we have major sponsors, Severn Savings, which of course is a local community bank, which is one of our sponsors. Ford Focus, they're going to bring in their small car so that people can see this new Ford Focus. J.O. Spice, Giant is a part of it. Buck is one of our sponsors. So we have numerous sponsors that are a part of our whole event, and Phillips, of course, is one of our major sponsors. But then the nonprofits that are there, what we do is we give back to the nonprofits. So we have Betterment Foundation, that's a nonprofit that's helping to be pouring the beer, wine, and sodas. Eastport Yacht Club Foundation will be there helping and donating their time. We also have the Navy hockey team that will be there, not only donating their time, not pouring the alcohol, but they will be assisting us, and they're also going to be doing their team building event right on the beach this year.
I will go just to watch the Navy hockey team. I mean, what a nice group of young men.
They are.
And their coach is pretty spectacular, too,
indeed
and the assistant coach. So.
Yes, indeed, they are.
And what day will they be there?
They are going to be there on the Saturday. Well, they're going to be there both days.
Both days? Okay,
yes,
but the
indeed.
team raising is?
The fundraising is on the Saturday.
Excellent, excellent. Now, you brought up Giant, and it's important to me to bring this up because last year I know I brought a can of food.
Yes, indeed.
That was such a nice extra benefit to me as a consumer.
And very good, because at the gate, if you bring a can, what we do is take $2 off of the ticket price of $15, so then it goes towards the Maryland Food Bank. So all those monies raised are directly going to the Maryland Food Bank. So the people at the food bank are feeling good about being a part of the festival, but then there's thousands of people that will not go hungry by this.
Absolutely,
So
and I get $2 off.
You get
so I felt really good about it too.
Yes, indeed, it is.
And they make it easy. They make it so easy to donate, because can you drop it off at the store this year? The canned food?
No.
Okay.
No.
But just by carrying, you know, and please, I want to say to everybody out there, get a good canned food. I don't want like something coming out of your closet that's been there. I'm serious when I say this.
I know.
I mean, you're getting $2 off. You're benefiting something really wonderful.
Is wonderful.
So I want like, you know, chilies and good stuff like that.
Things that stick to the ribs.
That's right.
There you
okay,
go.
well that's my little nonprofit bleep there.
Exactly.
Talk to me about the Kids Zone area, because I know, as you know, a grandparent now, how much fun it is to take kids, but sometimes you need to keep them a little active too.
They always need to be occupied.
Yeah.
We have a lot of hands-on displays that are there that the children can be involved in. Of course, we have the very popular moon bounce type situations, the face painting and so forth, but the interactive
Yes.
displays are very important. They're not only educational, but they're fun.
They are.
So,
And they keep their minds active, which is so
yes.
fabulous.
Yes, indeed.
Now, we're going to have to hope for very, very comfortable weather this year.
You bet. You bet.
It was a little warm and a little wet.
It was,
in the
yes.
past,
We
yes.
had Saturday was a glorious day. It was a beautiful day to be on the Chesapeake Bay. Sunday, you know, can be a little iffy, but you're at the festival. We have our Sideline Sports Bar, which is right next to the bay, and that's where you can watch your now NFL team is going to be playing on Sunday. So we
Really?
have the large screen TVs where you can enjoy the micro beers, oysters, and you can watch the football game while maybe the wife and kids are walking around, or the wife may go
Or-
into the arts and craft tent and want to
excellent
look
idea.
at things. So
How many arts and crafts vendors do you have this year? There was a lot last
there
year.
was a lot, and I believe we're probably at the same number. I'm not
Great.
for sure how many she has
And the
gotten.
other option, Steph, could be to send the grandfather and the kids over to the Kids Zone, and I could be
There
at the
you go.
sports bar enjoying football. Like that's gonna
right.
happen.
That's right.
You don't make something this great happen all on your own. Talk to me about the volunteers and if there's ever going to be a need for them up to the very last minute.
Oh, we definitely are looking for volunteers, and again, it can be as easy as coming there and working the ticket booth,
Nice.
or assisting Brendan, who is the executive director of the festival. He's running around just assisting him with his needs and so forth. But again, it's very easy to go online, and what we do is we have a My Signups form, which is right online.
Oh, that's
So what
wonderful.
you can do is look online, click your name on there that you're going to do it, you see your shift, and you will get notification back and forth, but you have that right on the grid that shows. It's very, very easy to do it that
Now,
way.
what if I'm a nonprofit and I'd like to get my group involved? Something just to give them a little bit more notoriety because I'm out there in the public.
Right. Again, you can put groups in there,
Good.
but really for the nonprofits of giving back, you'd need to contact the volunteer coordinator, which her name is right on there.
Is
But
awesome.
again, by volunteering, how many people get to go and volunteer and watch Steel Magnolia, or, you know, Cowboy Mouth, or the Reagan Years, or Kelly Bell Band? You know, you get
Exactly.
to donate your time while you're enjoying entertainment.
And I was going to
So,
say that's one thing we can't leave out. These are national spotlighted
yes, indeed.
musicians
Yes,
that are coming
indeed.
to the group or coming to the area. How do you choose something like that? How do you get these groups?
Well, of course, we work with different companies of getting these groups, and a lot of, you know, really fishing who brings in a good crowd. You know, I would have loved to have had Toby Keith, but he was already committed someplace else. Next year.
But these are phenomenal. I mean,
Yes.
you know, and Steel Magnolia Sunday
Steel
night.
Magnolia.
Yep. And then Cowboy Mouth, is that it,
That's
on
right.
Saturday? So I mean, you have them both Saturday and Sunday.
That's correct.
That's
That's
wonderful.
correct. And Steel Magnolia, the two of them just recently got engaged, so they are a sweet couple that will be out there performing, and they're definitely for the country. And Cowboy Mouth is a little bit more of the rock and roll kind of group, so we have something for everyone. We have Steel Band that will be coming in, and as I said, the other groups that will be coming in.
Yeah,
So
that's great.
it's going to be a fun, exciting time. We have competitions. We have a crab cake eating contest.
When?
We have a crab picking contest, and it is amazing to watch some of these people that can crack the
'Cause they're
crab.
that good.
Absolutely.
They crack it. I'll eat it.
it.
And is that a separate ticket as well?
No.
Oh,
no.
good.
You come in and you say you want to be a part of that. I have a very good friend of mine who's over on the Eastern Shore, and he is excellent, and he wanted to do it, but they're going to be on vacation. So
I'll take his place.
yeah, well, you can't pick crabs.
No, but I can eat them. That's the part I'm most concerned about, and I'm sure you all are too. Before we run out of time, talk to me about the green side of this, because again, you know, there's all this great stuff going on for us as consumers, but there's all these hidden, lovely little benefits that are
Right.
going on.
We really are working hard at making this festival a green festival. We have Maryland Waste Management that's working with us. We're going to have clearly marked recycling areas. We're
Excellent.
going to have work with all of our vendors to see if we can work with them of having green products that they're putting their food items in and so forth. We have 2 different Cub Scout troops that come in. They camp right on Sandy Point State Park, and after the grounds close, they are responsible for coming over and cleaning up and putting the all of those bins in the right area and the trash in the right area.
Oh, that's
So
fabulous.
it's very, very worthwhile to see that and to understand it really goes all the way around of being green.
Absolutely. Give me the web address one more time, or contact information.
mdseafoodfestival.com.
And anybody and everybody you need to contact is on there.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
Excellent.
indeed. So it's fun. There's a lot of events that happen, and it's just a lot of fun.
So if I do the crab eating contest, crab cake eating contest, and then the crab soup contest, if I taste that, then I stay for the bands and dance and wear it all off.
There you go. And you know, if you're not a seafood fan, we have Chili's that's going to be there, and
Oh,
we
yum.
also have Red Hot and Blue, which will be there.
Oh, great
So,
barbecue.
you know, just in case there are some people that do not care for seafood, you do have alternatives to rely on. And also we need to touch on parking.
Okay.
That we do have parking from Anne Arundel Community College.
Good.
And you can ride the free shuttle over to the Seafood Festival.
And you would recommend that, wouldn't you?
I would recommend that. I mean, it's great, but we do fill up, especially with the Diamond Gym on Saturday morning. We
Right.
have so many people come in, probably about 1,000 come in for that.
Yeah.
And so it's just easier. It's easier for me to park my car over there and
Right.
ride over. And it's not that far, you know, it's a 5-10 minute trip, if that, to come in.
Absolutely.
So
and you
it's
can
very
get in
easy.
and out quickly versus if your
Oh,
car
you
is
can.
there, you could wait for a long time
You
getting
can.
it
It's
out.
very easy.
Excellent.
So.
Thanks so much,
Yes,
Stephanie,
indeed.
for being here.
Well, we'll look forward and thank you for having it. We appreciate your support, and we look forward to seeing you at the festival also.
Well, we'll be there with our bells on, as they say, and we
Sounds
hope that
good.
all of you will take advantage of it as well. Remember, it is the 44th Annual Maryland Seafood Festival, September 10th and 11th at Sandy Point State Park. Take the shuttle from the Anne Arundel Community College area. It'll be more efficient, it'll be more effective, and you can eat more and not worry about anything. I had to throw in that eat more because that's my plans. See you guys on the next show.